Sorry I'm late. Catch the wrong train and then, there was so much traffic and all that. I'm sorry. Anyway, where am I? Here? Cool. Ready? Cool. Video games are one of the biggest mediums in the entertainment industry. Worth over $100 billion, the industry features the likes of Blizzard, Nintendo, and EA. A video game company that emerged in the 21st century was Telltale Games. The company made games that heavily relied on storytelling elements and entertainment IPs. Yet last year, the company was closed abruptly due to financial failings. The closure of Telltale Games shines a light on some of the glaring issues within the video game industry. I'm Cody and this is The Boardroom. Telltale Games was founded in 2004 with early games in its history focusing on episodic games and slightly lesser known IPs. The company gained critical success due to their games The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us. With a focus on narrative and quick time events, they found a niche within the video game audience. With more success came the ability to work with different IPs such as Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Minecraft, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Batman. It seemed like the company was doing well with around 2 to 4 projects happening at a time and over 200 people employed, yet people in the company knew of the many underlying issues that would force its closure. In an article written by The Verge, former employees told of how the company functioned. One former employee said that a lot of us believed in the company and tried desperately to turn the ship around, but the inertia of poor decision making from the top was too much to overcome. Another former employee told The Verge that the business model was make an expensive deal with an IP holder, aim for an unrealistic deadline that forced us to rush production and hope we cross the finish line without burning out. In September 2018, 225 to 250 employees were all laid off within the same day, resulting in the company firing 90% of the staff. Most of the employees were not given warning and told to leave within 30 minutes of being fired. They were also not offered severance or compensation. This resulted in a class action lawsuit due to Telltale Games violating California labor laws by not providing them the advance written notice required. Many fans were heartbroken at the news and they were pleased for employees to finish the games for free. Australia has also had a major video game studio foreclosure in the past. You may remember the game LA Noire. The game was known for its unique 1940s detective gameplay and at the time the innovative face graphics. The studio behind it, Team Bondi, at the time of the game's release was 8 years old despite never releasing a game before. Located in Bondi Beach, the studio struggled through developmental hell and a rotating staff. Crunch time was also a problem within the company. Crunch time refers to employees working extensive numbers of hours to finish a product. A lot of times this would be for the same pay rate and at times forced onto employees by management. A former Team Bondi employee told IGN Australia that there was simply an expectation that you'd work overtime and weekends. We were looked at as a disposable resource basically. Another former employee also shared why they left the company. I received reprimand for conduct and punctuality for being 15 minutes late to work. I arrived at 9:15 a.m. despite the fact that I had only left work around 3:15 a.m. the same day and paid for my own taxi home. I never would have thought you could put a sweatshop in the Sydney CBD. So what of Telltale Games? Well, despite the closure in 2019, LCG Entertainment acquired several Telltale assets and properties. In August of 2019, they relaunched using the Telltale game name. The company will continue to make the same games they were working on as well as newer properties, yet there is already controversy amongst former Telltale employees. Others also feel that LCG Entertainment shouldn't make a profit when many former employees are still owed wages. But will there be a change to the video game industry? Probably not. While many of these stories do come out, the industry doesn't seem to want to fix it. Management prefers to keep to deadlines and employees want to keep a full-time job and will try their hardest to keep it. But there are also plenty of video game companies that thousands of employees are happy to work for. While crunch and foreclosures can happen in the video game industry, all the companies are not doomed for the same fate. Anyway, that's it for this episode of The Boardroom. If you want to check out more episodes, you can go to youtube.com/upstartmagazine. I've been Cody Massalone. I'll see you next time.